Hello and welcome to my preview for the Liverpool versus Huddersfield on Saturday night or Saturday evening at the John Smith Stadium. International football is over, get in, and back to club football and to watch my beloved club Liverpool. I know I should have probably done this at the start of the season, but I'm doing it now, so deal with it. Looking on paper, this should be a very easy game for Liverpool, and there's no other suggestion to say that it shouldn't be a easy 3 points for us here. The scoreline might not represent an easy game, but overall it will be. Of course, we've had a lot of problem with injuries during this international break, like we always do. The likes of Salah, Mane, Van Dijk, and Keita, were all doubts like a couple of days ago. But now it's narrowed down to two doubts. I mean, Keita for sure is definitely out, and I do not expect Mane to play. Van Dijk and Salah will be fit for this game. So going by recent form, Liverpool obviously are in really good form domestically. We are European as well. I mean, that win against PSG in the end was extremely crucial for us. Because if we lost or even drew that, we'd be in big bother in this group. Because obviously we lost to Napoli. But domestically we've been really good. We got through that wee sticky patch in September of games versus Man City, of course, and Spurs in that month. Sorry about the shadow in the background, my lighting that I'm using. And Man City 2 weeks ago now. And this is a good chance for us from now until Christmas time to have a good run and to get maximum points. We've got the likes of Huddersfield, double header against Red Star, Cardiff. We've got Arsenal in that period as well. But going into that game, you'd probably say we're favourites for that. It's a very good fixture run for us. Looking into it, Huddersfield aren't the best team in the world, and I had them as one of my this season. And if they don't win soon, they won't win against us on Saturday, but they need to start picking up wins this month for them to stay up, personally. Liverpool need to keep winning these games. The likes of Man City, Spurs and Chelsea have all beaten Huddersfield. If we don't beat Huddersfield, then we can't be shown in the same bracket as these title contenders, because we need to beat these small teams like Huddersfield. It's all good beating the big teams, but if we can't get results against teams that we theoretically should beat every single week, there's going to be a problem. And but like I said 1,000 times already, we have to win this game, and we will win this game. I have no doubt in my mind. It's just a matter of what the scoreline would be. Looking around the Premier League fixtures, we've got one title rival playing against a former title rival in Chelsea versus Man U. We probably want, in my opinion, hate to say this as a Liverpool fan, but you'd probably want a Man U win, because that puts more pressure on Chelsea to keep up with the pace of the likes of Man City and Liverpool. Then again, you also want a draw because it's Man U and you don't want Man U to win. For my 1 to 11, it is pretty straightforward for me. In goal, you can't really say anyone else but Alisson Becker. Since he's come in, apart from that one mistake versus Leicester, he's been absolutely superb for us. In terms of our other keepers, he has been phenomenal, because the likes of our previous keepers have been Karius, Mignolet, even goes as far as Bogdan. Alisson's been absolutely superb for us, and I expect him to start every single game from now until the end of the season, if he's fully fit and he's not got a broken wrist or a broken thumb like Mane. The back four, I think, will remain unchanged. From the most strongest back four will be Robertson, Van Dijk, Gomez and Alexander-Arnold. I don't expect any big changes there, unless Virgil van Dijk seriously just basically he can't walk or barely breathe. But he's been in full training today, and he should be available, and he will be available for us, and he will start for me. Our defence has been the best part of our season so far. It has been, and Van Dijk's arguably been our best player of the season. Same with Gomez as well. Trent Alexander-Arnold, I agree with most people saying that he's not had the best start to the season, but he is our best right back at the club at the moment, ahead of Klein in my opinion. Robertson, I mean, the Scottish love, he's always going to be one of my favourite players at the club right now, because I just love him so much. We're just going to go to the standard Liverpool formation, the 4-3-3. Keita's ruled out for this game, so that rules him out. It's not said he's been ruled out, but from what I'm hearing, he's out for at least 2 weeks, and it did look pretty bad, his injury for, is it Guinea? And then, midfield 3, I think, looking on paper, I think will be Henderson. I still don't see Fabinho starting this game. We have got an easier game next weekend against Cardiff City at home. Maybe a good start that game. I don't fancy him starting this game. I mean, Henderson, he only played one game in international duty, but he didn't play great. And I don't care about England because I'm Scottish. But I do fancy Henderson to start this game. This game is set up by Henderson to play. I could maybe see Fabinho start midweek in the Champions League. Because it's not against like the likes of Napoli and PSG. It's against like a team like Red Star, who are very beatable at home for us. It's going to be hard at their ground, because at their ground they can make one intimidating atmosphere. Playing alongside Henderson Henderson playing in the 6. In the 2-8 positions, I would imagine it would be Gini. He's been really good for us this season. Our midfield has been good as well, but it's not really realised its full potential yet. I mean, in the future, you will see, in my opinion, you will see a midfield 3 of the likes of Fabinho, Keita and Milner in the exact same team. And speaking of Milner, I fancy him to play this game because he was supposed to be out for 4 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since his injury, and he is already in contention to start this game. The man is a machine. You can't put anything past him not being in the squad for this game, and I imagine he will play if there are no other options pretty much. The front 3 is going to be weird this time. I mean, it's been touch and go whether Salah will be fit. He has been in full training, and I expect him to play this game. There should be no reason to drop your star player on paper, and so I think Salah will start on the right. Firmino to start up front. I've not been totally impressed with Firmino so far. I mean, you could make a call for Sturridge in this game, because you might just want a goal scorer who could score you 2 or 3 goals this game. And that is Daniel Sturridge. He is a natural goal scorer. I never said that last season because we didn't have a chance last season pretty much. But this season he has proven he's still a good goal scorer. And then the left wing, I'd probably fancy it to be Shaqiri. I don't know if Shaqiri can play it on the left, but he could also free roam with Salah as well, where they switch wings all the time. You could even make a case for Firmino on the left and maybe Sturridge up front or Salah up front, but I think it would be Salah, Firmino and Shaqiri out on the left. And looking at Huddersfield, I mean, there's not really any star players. They still haven't won a game this season. I mean, like I said 1,000 times already, this has got to be a 3 points for Liverpool if we want to win the title. We need to win games like this, and to continue our good form domestically to win these games. We've got Red Star next. You expect a full team for that game. I'd maybe expect some rotation for Cardiff City at home, because even with a slightly weakened team, we would still thrash Cardiff in my opinion, because they are worse than Huddersfield in my opinion. It's again looking around the league. I don't know who other teams have got. I think Arsenal have got Leicester at home. They're not really rivals. I mean, looking at Chelsea, Man U, I think that would be a good. I don't know if that should be a good game, but I'd fancy Chelsea in that game. And the Man City have got Burnley at home. They should win that easily, 3-4-0. But maybe not. I mean, like, Burnley can sometimes make it a tough game for teams. We drew against them last season. It's every possibility Burnley could nick a point, but I highly, highly doubt it. And of course, what Liverpool have got against Huddersfield. So score predictions. I do fancy it to keep a clean sheet. I keep saying it every single time. If Van Dijk is playing, we always have a very strong chance of keeping a clean sheet. And every time he don't play, we've got a very strong chance of not keeping a clean sheet. So I am going to go with a win and a clean sheet. I'm going to go with a comfortable 3-0 win. and my goal scorer will be. I think this will be the game for Salah. I mean, the pace will be too much for the Huddersfield fullbacks. I don't know who their fullbacks are. I think it's Congo. I don't know if he's a fullback. He might be a centre midfielder or a centre back. I don't know. But I fancy as sorry, talking too much. I fancy us to win 3-0. Salah to bag a brace, I think. And Huddersfield aren't very good at defending, so I fancy us to score a corner. In fact, I'm going to say Salah to score 1, Shaqiri to score. I don't know if he might score a banger like a free kick, but I do fancy Shaqiri to score, and I fancy Van Dijk scoring from a corner. So I'm going with 3-0 Liverpool. Let me know your score predictions in the comments below, and I'll be sure to make more videos on these. I should have started this at the start of the season. I was planning doing on it last season, and I probably should have because of the amount of the European run we had. I plan to do this. I plan to do a pre-match prediction, and I plan to do a post-match reaction to the game. But yeah, hopefully you like the idea of these videos, and until next time, let me know your score predictions in the comments below. And until next time, I will see you for either Spider-Man Part 4, the Career Mode Part 2, or my post-match reaction. Until then, bye for now.